My name is Donny. Thank you so much again. I'm the program leader for the Applied AI program. Maybe a little bit about the program itself. It was founded in about 2 years ago. I wrote out the paper to MOE, and after approval, we see some of the first batch students seated together with us, and there are also some year twos together with us. I would like to also say that, we have, in fact, I was just outside before this, and there were some students coming in, and prospective people that come in and ask, there are so many programs in ICT, what then should I choose? But I always believe that, and I really believe that all the ICT programs in SIT are actually very, very good. The thing is that we are all catered for different people. So there are different people that wish to pursue their careers in a very different path. And of course, then they should pursue their path based on those programs. So for example, if you wish to do something more related to information security, then naturally, that should be a program you should go for. If you want to do something in AI, then of course the AI program would be a right choice for you. So we have different programs catered to different career decisions. And we hope that we can find the right fit between the candidate and the program. And that's the purpose of the entire admission process. And I also want to point out, it's really not to sieve out people that are suitable and unsuitable. It's really not only that. We want people to succeed in our programs. When we bring a person in, we want to ensure that he can perform to his best ability. So when we bring a person in, it actually goes through a lot of thought. We scrutinize almost every single application, every single offer that we give out. We want to ascertain that this person, we can bring him in. We are confident that with the right support and resources, we will be able to bring the same student through the entire program and graduate the program to bring him to the next career option. That's what we want to be able to do. Okay, so just a little bit about GenAI and how it affects ourselves. These three people have something in common. Do you know who are these three people? Three things. There's Bill Clinton, there's Jurassic Park, and then the third is the Dream Lover. This is a CD. I don't know if you know what is a CD or not. A compact disc. This is a CD, Dream Lover CD. Hey, these two young people are laughing at me. This dinosaur. Okay. So these three are common in terms of the year. Bill Clinton was inaugurated in '93. Jurassic Park released in '93. And Dream Lover came out also in '93. What's so special about 1993? 1993 was the year whereby the Mosaic web browser came out. The first ever web browser that was being released. And today, I think it is very hard to imagine life without the web browser, without the web. We can all think that '93 was a year whereby the world definitely took a little bit of a change whereby it didn't come back to the way it was ever again. And something similar happened last year. Last year was the release of ChatGPT. And ChatGPT, or the year before, and ChatGPT was actually one of the fastest growing, in a way, network that was ever seen. In fact, it grew it took only 5 days to reach a total of 1 million users. And to reach 100 million users, it took just 2 months, which was really, really amazing. If you divide it by the number of growth rate per day, you can think that how fast it was actually. If you compare about the search results of these terms, I left out that slide. I have a slide whereby I analyzed the Google Trends, where I compared between the search of ChatGPT compared with some of the other terms. And one of those terms was COVID-19. At the height of COVID-19, at the very, very height of COVID-19, we compared the search results for COVID-19. The trend for that was just about the same as the trend for ChatGPT at the early stages of the launch of ChatGPT, which showed how fascinating that phenomenon was in a worldwide sense. So what exactly is ChatGPT? What exactly is a large language model? So I have these two examples to highlight. So so generative AI is in sense something that can generate a piece of text, a piece of audio, a piece of video. Out there, if you were to look at the AI program in front, there's a small little demo of it seems like it's like a primary kids like a software, but it is actually a piece of AI software. It is built based on 4 pieces of generative software. It is built for the primary 1 and primary 2 kids, which is why it looks a little bit kiddish. Yeah, so the 4 pieces are, we have question-answer generation, meaning that from a picture, we generate out the questions, answers to the picture automatically. That's the first thing. The second thing is translation. From English language, we translate it to the mother tongue languages of of Mandarin, Tamil, and Malay automatically as well. We also have segmentation, whereby we segment out different parts of the object accurately. And the fourth, which is automatic speech recognition, meaning that if you were to talk to the agent, it will be able to segment out your words correctly and convert them again to text. Okay. So what exactly then is a large language model? So these 2 examples I like to show. So if I were to ask any person, so roses are
red.
Yes, correct. Why do you say red? Do you know how I got these 3 things? I wrote there, roses are, like I asked ChatGPT, please give me the next word. And it gave me red. Can you guess how I got pink? I wrote ChatGPT, roses are, complete the sentence without using the word red. And it gave me pink. And I did again, complete the sentence without using red and pink, and it gave me blue. But what exactly is this? This actually means that a large language model is just a model that tells me the next word of the highest probability. Okay? It is just a model that tells me the next word of the highest probability. Okay, another example I show. Roses are red, and the next is violets are blue. Again, the next word of the highest probability after roses are red are actually violets are blue, which is very, very common. I have one example that I didn't show it here because of time. Remember the riddle of a farmer trying to bring a cabbage and a wolf and a goat across the river. The goat will eat the cabbage. The wolf will eat the goat. So the right way to do it is that you first bring the goat over. The farmer comes back. You bring the wolf over. You bring some, so you know there's a way to do it. But if you were to tweak the problem just a little bit and give it to a language model, saying that the goat eats the cabbage and the wolf also eats the cabbage, you just need to tweak this riddle by just this little bit. And the weight of all the pre-training that was being put into the language model cannot solve this riddle properly. Because it has already been overtrained to the aspect to recognize that the goat always eats the cabbage and the wolf always eats the goat. It cannot understand your new riddle that now the goat will eat the cabbage instead. And that is where the deficiency in large language models come in. It is really just a best predictor of the next word. Okay, so I just wanted to give this little preview of this. Okay, then I also go, what's my next? Okay, so when it comes to Gen AI, we all see the effects of what Gen AI can do. And we all understand that it is in fact a great equalizer. Meaning that now everybody can be now above average. And what do I mean by everybody is now above average? I use this example that I like from the typing world. When we used to write, writing speed was 30 words per minute. When it comes to using, of course, many of you actually probably don't know what typewriters are. But typewriters can be very, very effective in it. You can reach up to, a professional typist that was such a thing, will actually reach up to 90 words per minute. Yeah, and of course you need years and years and years of training in order to reach that. But if you get an error in any character, what do you need to do? You need to restart. No lah, need to use liquid paper. This is the generation gap. Liquid paper. You actually you go back, liquid paper, and then you retype over the liquid paper thing. So that is where the deficiency comes in. But if you use Microsoft Word, not everybody, most of us will never reach the 90 words per minute. Most of us probably won't, unless you are chatting with a friend. Yeah, maybe you're very, very fast. But if you're working, probably not 90 words per minute. But we are easily getting 60 words per minute, which is still way, way, way better than the typewriter, way, way, way better than the pen, which shows that everybody is now, again, above average, once again. And that is something that I think is a mosaic moment in 2022 that I don't think we'll ever go back to. So with that, I'd like to introduce the AI program, which is meant to prepare the executives or rather prepare our students for the world ahead, which has a lot of AI in it, has a lot of generative AI in it, a lot of machine learning in it. It comprises of 3 years, or 2 years, 8 months, 2 years, 8 months, 3 parts. The first part, we focus on software engineering. We focus on programming, making sure that you can program, you can write software, you can build systems, know databases, and then you know about cloud. That's the very, very first part. Second part, we ensure that you know your machine learning algorithms. You have your introduction to machine learning. You have your database, data engineering and visualization. You have deep learning, computer vision. Of course, you also have NLP. And then the third, we focus on professional skills. Professional skills will be like how we do with change management. You have your critical thinking and communicating. And then you also have AI in business and society and some others. And the reason why professional skills are pretty critical is because AI deals with a lot of change. And whenever we deal with change, executives are always very sensitive. They're always very afraid. Will their careers be affected? And that's where we really need to be very sensitive and really need to be able to assure and work together with them to ensure that it is a win situation for everybody. And those are the 3 parts. Some of the other unique selling points that we have is that we are, in fact, let me see, yeah. We are, in fact, the only program to have deep learning, computer vision. We are the only program with that. We are also the only program with data engineering. We are the only program with an 8-month integrative team project, which is what I call a team ITP. What the team ITP means is that we have a final year project in the year 3. It's individual based. But many people go into that maybe a little bit unsure what a capstone should contain. Hence, we have a team capstone project known as the 8-month ITP, whereby they do a capstone project together as a team, and they get used to how a capstone project should be. So when they go on to the individual side, they're actually pretty confident of it already. And lastly, upon graduation, this entire thing ensures that they have more than a year of experience of working on industry-based projects, which really puts them hopefully at the edge when compared to their other peers.